moment of silence, let us offer our individual and collective intentions for the gift of peace.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, members of the Focolare movement, friends, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome and we thank you for gracing this 50th anniversary celebration of the Focolare movement here in the Philippines and in Asia. 50 years have passed since then, and the Focolare movement has grown and developed into a big tree in the Philippines and in the whole Asia. A people was born.
My involvement with the Gen introduced me to the radical life of the gospel.
We could not have children. This situation created a strain in our relationship.
For 17 years now, they have given us the joy of experiencing completely the role of parents.
One day, I felt an inner push to live concretely the word, love your enemy.
She launched then the economy of communion.
Aside from diagnosing their business concerns and providing solutions, we have gone the extra mile.
Because of these new relationships between the board and the staff, we found ways of streamlining the licensing process.
With the help of the youth of the Focolare, I learned to live the present moment. So I continued my studies, with Bukas Palad, family supporting me in my journey. They were one with me in my struggles to face the harsh realities of life. I finished my bachelor and master's degree, and I now have a good job.
I was at the lowest point in my life when I met the Focolare. I was in prison in Muntinlupa for a crime I committed. After serving for 4.5 years of a 12-year sentence, I was released. With the prison ministry, I went back to NBP, and it was one of my greatest challenges. I had to bring Jesus to the inmates, just as they did for me.
Now let us visit the Mariapolis Peace of Tagaytay. It's one of the little cities of the Focolare movement in the world, founded by Cara Lubic in 1982.
Making the daily effort of living mutual love and giving priority to unity over our pastoral work.
As a bishop now, I continued with the same experience to offer my life.
In line with Cara's charism of unity and Jesus' prayer that all may be one, the Focolare movement has actively promoted and participated in dialogues between different Christian churches.
Dahil sa fellowship, naging magkaibigan kami ni Bishop Arrigo, who is a Catholic. Eventually, he became the father of our ecumenical group.
Tomorrow's world. It's an honor and joy for us to present to you two pioneers of the Focolare movement in Asia, Giovanna Vernuccio and Silvio Daneo.
I'd like to thank God for having considered me a small, perhaps tiny, little brush or little small chisels which was used by God in creating this masterpiece.
To be grateful to you for what you have given to us. To us, that means also the entire movement all over the world. In this moment, in Italy, in Europe, there are many from Asia, many from Vietnam, from Korea, from Japan, or wherever the movement arrives.
Today we witness the impact that the gift of God, a charism, can have in many people's lives, individually and collectively.
50 years have been full of surprises, as only a work of God can give. As we follow the unfolding of His love, we expect to receive even greater surprises.
Age and human hindrances. These Asian countries embrace the light. With joy, we keep this flame of love, this new light, burning, living. We keep it living, the love we're living. We shout out to the world.
Thank you for having joined us in this celebration.
A pleasant evening to one and all. Magandang gabi po sa rin ng lahat.